This is why you never leave a load unsecured, even when transported at low speed. The moment the truck jerks, the heavy pieces shift and fall off the bed. To make matters worse, the worker tried to manually catch the load. You should never try to move industrial components this heavy. By hand, this worker attempted to shift a leaning workpiece alone, and it fell instantly, having his foot trapped, until a large group of co-workers arrived to help. This shows why mechanical lifts should always be used for heavy adjustments. This footage documents a hazardous machine shop incident involving a vertical lathe with a massive rotating table while the equipment was in operation. A worker unexpectedly stepped onto the moving surface, lost their balance due to momentum, and was drawn into the gap between the rotating table and the stationary frame. Nearby colleagues quickly engaged the emergency stop to rescue the trapped worker. This serves as a serious reminder: never step on active equipment. All inspections must follow lockout, tag-out, LOTO procedures. Safety guarding and physical barriers are essential to prevent entry into high-risk zones. Operators must remain focused on pinch points and centrifugal force. Remember, machinery has no reset button. Never gamble with your safety by taking dangerous shortcuts. This video documents a critical safety incident where an employee's long unsecured hair was caught in a machine's rotating shaft while working near active equipment. The sudden entanglement pulled the individual toward the mechanical components, highlighting the extreme danger of unmitigated physical hazards. This serves as a vital reminder to follow industrial grooming standards. Long hair must be tied in a secure bun or hair. When around moving parts, additionally, loose clothing and jewelry must be secured to avoid entanglement. Risks: always maintain a safe buffer zone from machinery and perform a self-chi check of your attire before every shift. Situational awareness is the first line of defense against life-altering injuries. This video shows the incredible amount of energy stored in an inflating truck tire. When it fails, the blast force is enough to make some serious damage in its path. This is exactly why you should always use a safety cage and keep a safe distance during inflation. This video serves as a sobering reminder of why strict adherence to industrial safety protocols is non-negotiable. While operating heavy machinery, a worker's clothing or limb inadvertently came into contact with a high-speed rotating shaft. In an instant, the powerful mechanical force drew the individual into the equipment's rotation. Lacking immediate intervention to engage the emergency stop, the individual remained trapped in the spinning mechanism for 3 minutes until the momentum eventually forced them clear, leaving them in critical condition. This incident underscores several vital safety mandates. Workers must avoid loose, fitting clothing or jewelry, maintain safe clearance from moving parts, and ensure emergency stops are always accessible. Ultimately, constant vigilance is required because a single moment of distraction can lead to life-altering consequences. A group of workers is standing around a large tire that is being inflated as the pressure increases. The tire continues to look normal. Suddenly, it loses pressure balance and violently explodes. Shortly afterward, the workers are seen getting back up on their own. The incident clearly shows how unpredictable high-pressure systems can be. The main danger in high-pressure systems is invisible. Even if a tire appears intact, the energy inside can be released suddenly. For this reason, workers should maintain a safe distance during inflation, and the process should be carried out with protective equipment, and whenever possible, remotely. On an upper floor of a building, 2 workers are dismantling a large and heavy mechanical unit. The unit is being manually guided by both workers. At the same time, one of the workers is standing on an unsecured ladder to reach the height. Although the operation appears controlled, at first, the heavy unit soon loses its balance. The load suddenly moves downward and falls toward an area where another worker is located. At a lower level, Heavy equipment should not be handled manually. At height, dismantling operations must be performed using cranes, hoists, or suitable lifting equipment. Exclusion zones should be established below the work area and personnel must be kept clear. Workers at height must use fall protection systems. Safety is achieved through correct methods. A worker is operating a cotton quilt processing machine when the machinery suddenly fails. Without any warning or backup safety supports in place, the heavy iron plate falls down. This video highlights a high-risk industrial accident where a massive steel coil broke loose from a decoiling system. Due to a mechanical failure, the multi-ton coil dropped and rolled uncontrollably, but alert workers narrowly escaped by evacuating the path of the rolling mass just in time. This near miss underscores the necessity of rigorous equipment inspections for all lifting gear and support shafts. To prevent sudden malfunctions, personnel must avoid designated danger zones or the line of fire, while machinery is active. Comprehensive safety training and the consistent use of personal protective equipment, such as hard hats, are essential to mitigate risks. Furthermore, emergency stop controls must remain unobstructed for immediate use in heavy industry. Following safety protocols is vital to preventing catastrophic results. This footage captures a terrifying near miss in an industrial setting, where a massive metal component being hoisted suddenly plummeted to the shop floor. Due to rigging failure, a worker positioned close to the drop zone narrowly escaped impact through quick reflexes, highlighting the hidden dangers in heavy manufacturing to ensure safety never stand or work beneath a suspended load, and always respect danger's own boundaries. Reading equipment must undergo rigorous scheduled inspections to identify fatigue or weakness. Before failure, operators should use taglines to stabilize loads from a distance rather than using their hands. Additionally, mandatory PPE is essential to minimize injury from secondary debris. Remember, never bet your life on a cable. A second of complacency can lead to a lifetime of regret. The video depicts a dangerous situation where a technician is checking or operating under the raised bed of a dump truck without adequate safety measures. When the truck bed suddenly lowers, this person becomes trapped in the middle, resulting in a serious incident. Warning lesson. This situation emphasizes the absolute importance of adhering to labor safety procedures, especially when working around machinery and heavy trucks. Never stand under or place yourself between components at risk of being pinched or collapsing without safety braces or secure fastening measures. Subjectivity can lead to unpredictable and severe consequences. It is crucial to utilize proper lockout, tag-out procedures and support structures to ensure that heavy equipment cannot move unexpectedly. Protecting lives in the workplace, regular training, and hazard assessments are essential components of maintaining a safe working environment and preventing such preventable accidents from happening again.